Ciao, my name is Shiro, and today I'm going to touch upon a subreddit that I both love and despise, r/AreTheStraightsOk. So let's not dilly-dally and just get right into this thing. Okay, let's see. On the left we have some very attractive art of a very attractive character. And let's see what the comments on the right have to say. Why did you made the first one fat? She's not? Did you look correctly? That's a female body, and I am a heterosexual man, as a little reminder. We don't just look at a body, we analyze it. Tee! And the artist made her realistic body skinny fat. That means you look thin but got a fat belly. Analyzing a body is fucking weird. Women aren't objects, my guy, and I hate to break it to you, but everyone has a belly. Truly a victim of Photoshop brain rot. I'm a man, a real man that gets his cocked suck. I do not eat pussy. I make sure a woman understands that I'm a dom and she is a sub. A real goddamn man. And it hurts to see emasculation in other men. This is frame. That's not even how dom/sub relationships work. Can you tell me how then, brew? Yes, I can. In a dom-sub relationship, the dom only has the illusion of control. Really, all power goes to the sub. The dom typically plans out how the sexual scene goes and is usually on the giving end, but the sub ultimately has to consent to whatever happens. If they say no to anything, it does not happen. Jerry here thinks that being a dom means whatever he says goes and the sub doesn't get any say in it. This explanation of dom is retarded. Dom means my way or highway, my pleasure or no pleasure. Stop overcomplicating it. No, you're just being selfish, cruel, and conceited. Why do you make it so hard on yourself to show some empathy to your partner? Everyone just needs to be nice and giving in romance. Women will emasculate, punish, and humiliate you. Learn frame before that happens. The more a man is in feminine frame, the more he will think masculine dominance is cruelty. No understanding of female psychology. Stop being emotional and nice to women! Weak! Oh my god. Don't be nice to women. Beat them up in bed. Boof, boof. God, so fucking stupid. Burger King customer tells employee her uniform is a distraction to her husband. I'm sorry? That is a shirt and jeans. Also, keep your husband in check, man. If your husband is gonna be standing there in public checking out another woman, whose fault is that? Here's your remake, bro. A remake of a screenshot from a game? Ooh, very cool. Did her boobs get nerfed? She's a child. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry, I had an aneurysm. My son flirting with nurses, kicking his leg with a baby erection, prepping to get circumcised. What did I just read? Nurse said my 3-day-old newborn son penis is enlarged, prepping him for circumcision. I said that's just how he say hello, baby. Boy smiling with 2 nurses, looking at him natural. Hashtag, God, this is so fucking disgusting. Bro code number 1. If a girl gives you her number, read it back to her with 1 wrong digit. If she corrects you, it means she's actually interested. Oh my god. Do I even have to explain this one? I feel like I do, because this might go over a lot of people's heads. Listen, if someone is straight up not interested in you, and they tell you that straight up, that's the end of the conversation. Walk away. Don't bother them anymore, because then it gets creepy. And if you force them to give you their number and they give you a fake number, it's because they don't feel comfortable with you having their real number because you're stalking them. And if they give you a fake number and you try to call them out on it, you're just making it worse. Just walk away, man. Nothing is worth that. The art that was posted? Whoa, oh my god. I want her to beat me up. What man would like a woman like that? I like it. Are you serious? Why aren't women allowed to be buff? They are so hot. I found my boyfriend masturbating. What can I do? He is not a man. Men avoid girls who talk a lot. They are bored in bed. Sometimes we have to impregnate them to avoid losing them. Ew, 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 ew. Oh god. This isn't real. This is satire. Please, for the love of God, this isn't real. It's not real. Did you know, when a woman wears a leather dress, a man's heart beats quicker. His throat gets dry. He gets weak in the knees, and he thinks irrationally. Ever wonder why? It's because she smells like a new car. No, it's not. She smells like a new car? I don't think a human should smell like that at all. Nezuko makes me realize that women are really beautiful if they just shut their mouths. Well, I didn't really expect much more out of a Demon Slayer fan. Step 1, get a wife. Step 2, regret Step 1. Step 1, get a husband. Step 2, regret Step 1. Yeah, pretty much same outcome for everyone. Marriage can ruin love. Tee. Oh god, ew. Ewy, 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 ewy. Don't get married unless you actually love the person, you fools. I don't understand how it's so hard for someone to just be like, I don't like this person, so I'm not gonna marry this person. The end. But everyone's like, let's get married because, social reasons? And then it ends in divorce, like, almost immediately. I don't understand. Just don't. It's so much money in your pocket. I have nothing against straight people, but I sure do have an issue with making everything straight. If everyone turns straight eventually, how will humans survive the overpopulation of this earth that will lead to further climate crisis? That's hardly an answer. Straight is normal, queer is not. Quit trying to change the language. Realize that being gay has existed not only in humans, but hundreds of different animals since the birth of the planet. Lions, penguins, dolphins, giraffes, and more are different animals that can be gay. It's not unnatural. Then why do you guys need so much medicine and medical procedures to sustain your lifestyle? What? Without that, there would be a whole lot less gay people. Not too sure it's natural. Medicine? Medicine? Medical procedures to be gay? To transition maybe, but not man-loving man. Medical procedure? Where? Yeah. What do you mean medical procedures? Are you talking about being gay or being trans? Being trans requires medical procedures because you are changing your body. You could just adopt children if you were gay. I mean AIDS/HIV, monkeypox, etc. All the stuff you folks pass around. You folks. So do straights, Jeff. Just because we get more action than you doesn't mean it's our problem alone. Yeah. Power makes dating very easy. We teach how to get women the easy way, through what women love most, power. This website spearheaded a new, groundbreaking, and proven approach to dating success centered around power dynamics. Gross. Don't do that. I can't think of a single person in my life whose brain works this way, man or woman. Depriving your husband sexually is extreme emotional abuse. You destroy them. It takes away their self-worth, makes them feel ugly and unwanted, unloved, breaks intimacy, stops chemical releases of bonding, increases stress, creates conflict and anger. Never use sex as a weapon. I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, but nobody owes anybody else sex. If you want to have sex, do it. If you don't do it. If you and your partner have different standards about how much sex you want, then that's your problem to solve. Obviously, not everyone is going to have the same sex drive. Not everyone is going to have the same wants in bed, the same needs. Sometimes you date somebody and find out that they're a BDSM freak. What you gonna do? When a man opens the door of his car for his wife, you can be sure of one thing. Either the car is new or the wife is. Or maybe he's just being chivalrous. I swear to God, chivalry is dead. Math made simple. If you have $20 and your wife has $5, she has $25. That is so funny. If your girl ever pulls out a knife on you during an argument, pull out some bread and mayo. Her women instinct will kick in and she'll make you a sandwich. Listen, I don't know what's funnier about this. The fact that it's clearly parody. The fact that some people actually took this joke seriously, or the fact that I really, really want to try a sandwich made out of anger. Don't get married, guys. Seriously, don't do it. You think being in a relationship is because you don't want to be lonely? That. I'm married and lonely. I'm also throwing thousands of dollars a month down the drain on a life I would have never chosen for myself. The only reason to get married is if you want the exact same life. You need to be together for at least 7 years to know whether or not you truly want the same things. The second she starts talking timelines, fucking run. The second she starts talking about your money, fucking run. The second she starts talking about her plans and not your combined plans, fucking run. Marriage is hell. Be alone and free. Yeah, I mean, sure. Obviously, different people are going to have different needs. This is what I was talking about earlier. That's something that you need to work out with your partner. It's not something to rant about on Reddit. I mentioned that my parents have been married 40 years, and my girlfriend was like, wow, I wonder what it would be like to love someone for 40 years. And it's like, just to be clear, my parents wouldn't know. Yikes. When my sons ask why I make them develop life skills, cleaning skills, communication skills, laundry skills, I tell them I have responsibility to not release 2 little 18-year-old pigs onto the world who will go looking for a second mother in their future girlfriends or any partner. 100%. My boys are fully functioning adult men who have wives who are equals and don't have to take care of them. So what do their wives bring to the table? I would never allow my son to marry a woman that does not do these things. People forever trying to change the gender roles and make it seem noble, just creating weak men. I'm gonna lay out something for you here. On one hand, you have a man who can take care of himself, who can do his own laundry, cook his own food, basically function in society normally. On the other hand, you have a man who cannot do his own laundry, who cannot cook for himself, and requires a mom or a mom-like girlfriend or boyfriend to take care of him. Which one is the weaker man? Clearly the one that can't work for himself, right? Why would you ever think that the man who can cook and clean and do all the chores for himself because he learned would be weaker? I think that the new James Bond should be a woman. Just think about how great it would be. Great cars, big accidents, massive explosions. Just all that while parking the car. Okay, there's the misogyny. Let's move on. Oh hey look, it's a communication of a post we touched earlier. Sometimes we have to impregnate them to avoid losing them. And then someone responded, the only way to propose to a black woman is by making her pregnant. Never kneel down to propose. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. A man that cannot be manipulated by sex intimidates a woman, because now she must bring something of real value to the table. Women are not sex objects. Women are real people just like men. I don't understand how that's such a hard concept. Literally, the only difference between men and women is that one has a BP and one has a VB. Otherwise, for the most part, men and women are the same. As someone who's transitioning from a woman into a man right now, I can tell you that the life that I lived as a girl growing up would have basically been the same if I was a boy. Going through school, the friends I had, the things I did, nothing I did was very, gendered. Maybe that's just because I am trans and I tried to stay away from that type of stuff. I don't know. Who knows? Even today, the life that I live would be the same if I wasn't transitioning. The job that I have, the friends that I have, my interests, my hobbies, the things I do, the way my brain is, there would be no difference between Shiro or Shira at all, other than the fact that one of them would probably have long hair. Men cause more road accidents. Women are still worse drivers. Okay. Working in IT is like being married. When it's perfect, there's no thanks. When it goes wrong, boy, you are in shit. Well, the thing about that is, when it's perfect, that's basically the standard. You're expected to know how to do your job, whether it's in IT or in a marriage. As soon as something goes wrong, someone is at fault. And that's where the shit comes from. I'm tired. I don't want to be here anymore. I hate this subreddit. Thanks for bearing with me, Hadil.